It all comes down to this. It's the championship match. The 4 seed is taking on the 1 seed. And they're all fighting right now for that trophy right there. And take a look at the tail of the tape. You've got a 23-year-old in his rookie season, his first ever pro final, against the 33-year-old who has 27 titles to his name, of which 7 of those are majors. The one major that's missing there is this one, the Players Championship. And EJ Tackett has decided that it will be Brandon Bonta who will start this match. It's righty versus righty. 2 right-handed bowlers here. This is the first time that Brandon Bonta will go up against another right-handed bowler. And he strikes. The pressure that he has been able to handle has been amazing.
Hey everyone, 27-time champion, going for my 8th major championship today. I'm EJ Tackett.
And EJ starts with a strike. So tell me about the strategy of sending Bonta out there first for EJ Tackett.
Yeah, with the dual patterns, because there's a different pattern on each lane, that could play a factor in it, but I really think EJ wants Bonta to throw it for the cheese if he has to, because yes, Bonta has kind of really just sailed through these first few matches, but he isn't in a title match yet. So if he needs to throw a strike, I think you'd rather have the rookie do it.
EJ's first ball on the left lane, and he leaves the 10-pin.
Hang it.
It's one of the disadvantages here, coming in cold. You just don't quite have the feel. You see EJ's powerful release here, up the back rotation, very even rolling. He's throwing a Pride Liberty on that lane, flat 10-pin there. You can see him kind of tweaking with his release there. He knows he didn't quite throw it exactly how he wanted to.
And one of the quickest bowlers on the tour is EJ Tackett. We saw him up there and throwing for the spare about as quickly as the pin got reset.
I crossed next to him all week. I mean, I swear sometimes his ball was, I would go throw a shot and his ball would be, he would bowl on the lane next to me and his ball would be down the lane before mine even hit the pins. I swear.
So Bonta has risen to the occasion. This young man now taking on the #1 in the world. And another strike.
Great shot there by Brandon. Still sticking with the same ball, hasn't changed at all. Got that ball a little right. I kind of thought it was going to go high, which it did, but it carried all 10. And what's going to be interesting as this match develops is, like we said, EJ's the only other righty that he's seen. Bowling is all about transition. Like we talked about, all these balls going down the lane, it moves the oil pattern around. Brandon's had the lane all to himself the entire step ladder. So it's going to be interesting how these lanes develop as EJ's ball goes down the lane. But he's got an early double here, looking to make it a turkey.
3 in a row. And another strike for Brandon Bonta. Ethan Fiore and Kevin McCune, 2 before Brandon Bonta, who got their first win in the Players Championship. That's a confident walk right there.
Yeah, he's swagging a little bit there. He's feeling it. He just threw a turkey, has an early lead on the best bowler in the world, and he has such a good feel for the lanes right now.
Tackett on the right lane. He'll strike. One thing about EJ is he is so calm, cool, and collected. So even though he has that open frame, he still knows that he just continues to be consistent. He can still win this game.
Yeah, we talked to EJ, and early on in EJ's career, he struggled a little bit mentally, but over the last, well, 3 years as he's been Player of the Year every year, he's really learned to get over the bad shots, just move on to the next one and stay patient.
And he'll get the strike on the left lane.
Great shot there by EJ. It looked like he made a little adjustment, lofting the ball a little bit. Sometimes these players will try to get a little bit more projection. See, he threw that one over the front of the lane just a little bit. What that's going to do, it's going to allow the ball to store a little bit more energy, allowing him to get the 10-pin out like he didn't do on the previous shot on that lane.
So now Bonta comes up for his 4th frame, trying to remain perfect.
Rick, he's got both sides of the pocket working right now. The last shot, he went a little high, carried. That one, he went a little light carry. As a bowler, man, you love to see that. His pocket feels like it's huge right now.
He'll head back over to the left lane, and that 50-foot badger pattern, meaning the oil further down the lane, the ball doesn't move as much when it gets out of the pattern.
Yeah, completely different strategy here again. Changing bowling balls, Storm Bionic. Completely different type of ball than the right lane. Looking to stay perfect.
And he does!
Come on!
5 frames in and 5 strikes for Brandon Bonto.
First time we've seen a little energy out of him. I think you can tell it's a title match here. Stakes are higher.
And a strike for Tackett. Yeah, this week, CW Courtside is back with 2 monster matchups. First, NC State looks to keep their postseason hopes alive as they face upset-minded Notre Dame. Then after NASCAR at Syracuse, traveling to Winston-Salem to take on Wake Forest. And the 10-pin stays up again for Tackett on that left lane.
EJ looking a little disappointed in that shot. I think he really liked that one. You can see the lane view here, ball, all the power that EJ's got. It's hard to believe that a 6 can wrap around the 10 and not strike, but you can kind of see he's a little confused on why that one didn't strike. But
as he's a spare.
And Rick, that's just not knowing what the lanes are doing fully. He's coming in cold. Bonta has a much better feel of what the lanes are doing. He's trusting his bowling ball a lot more. EJ, he's throwing a Pride Liberty right now, but I wouldn't be surprised on that lane if he tries to throw a different ball very soon.
Bonta looking for his 6th strike. He gets it. So now Brandon Bonta has the first 6 strikes toward bowling that 300 game. Now, should he or anyone else, which they haven't been able to do today, bowl a perfect game, everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. Again, to pre-register, visit gobowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. And how big would it be for his first title, his first time in the finals, in the show, on TV, as a rookie, to bowl a 300 game?
Well, the last time we were in this building, we saw it with the legend Tommy Jones doing it.
He's got it. 7 in a row.
Come on, boy.
The crowd's anticipating it.
Look at this. He loves it right off his hand. He watched that ball go through the pins. And he's starting to talk a little trash now because he's so confident in what he's doing on the lanes.
Tackett doing all he can to stay in this one. But it will take a falter out of Bonta for Tackett to have an opportunity.
Wow,
that got to the one board.
You know, that ball rode the gutter, but with EJ's power, he's able to get that ball back. Now back on this left lane. Last shot was a good one that he rung a 10, so he's gonna just have to throw another one, maybe make a little adjustment with his speed, his release, try to get all 10 down.
He gets the 10 that time.
Just enough there.
Tackett 2 frames away. If he can stay perfect, he goes 259.
Tackett's 5-step delivery here. Extremely powerful. A lot of guys question, how does he even get that much power on a ball? You see the 6 barely clipping the 10 there. Staying in this match. Brandon's got the lead here. Front 7. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Strike in the 8th. He stays perfect. He's looking for the front 9.
And that shot was so huge in this match because now Brandon can go spare. He'll be in the 260s. He doesn't even need to throw any more strikes, as we see his urethane ball just light mixers them, splashes them around, gives it the slap. I mean, this is huge. Strike here, and this pretty much seals it.
Front 9 is complete. Bonta.
And he's your
9
winner.
perfect.
Rick, this tournament favors young bowlers. 2 of the last 3 winners being their first title. Brandon now joins that list. That's your Players Champion right there.
Tackett's going to put up an impressive number. Missing the 10 pin, and that Players Championship has eluded him once again.
You know, if you're EJ here, great game. Coming in cold. Just didn't quite have a feel for that left lane, but Rick, this is insane. The last time that we had a show here at the ITRC, we had a 300 game in the finals by Tommy Jones, the Hall of Fame Classic. We have a chance to do this again.
And a strike for EJ Tackett. How rare are 300 games on TV? There's only been 35 in the history of the PBA. And again, we're talking about that as Tackett is going to finish up his 10th frame.
Great tournament for Tackett. You know, he absolutely dominated this field this week. But on the show here, it's a 1-game match. Anything can happen. That's why we call it the show.
He ran into Baby B is what ended up happening.
Baby B was a problem.
So Tackett will finish with a 238. And now everyone holding their breath to find out, can Brandon Bonta, who is the 2026 Players Champion, can he strike out for a perfect 300 game? He gets the 10th strike. 2 more in front of him.
This is unbelievable, Rick. If Brandon manages to finish this out, he's going to be the 5th player ever to shoot 300 in their first TV final appearance. I mean, this is
Rarefied air.
Your first time calling PBA, and this is history books right here.
Jason Belmonte, the last to throw a 300 game on TV. He's one away. The championship is his. Now he's trying to make history. A rookie in his first ever championship match, looking to finish it up with a perfect 300 game. Bonta, a perfect 300 to win the Players Championship.
Congratulations, man. That was fucking awesome, brother. Come on, baby. That's cool. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I'm so proud of you. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Come on, baby. Holy shit, dude. Okay, go.
The crowd starting to cheer Bonta. He's holding up the $10,000 check for a perfect game. He's getting a bigger check too because he's the Players Champion. Unbelievable.
Wow.
The 23-year-old says from Wichita, Kansas.
Little light mixer there, gave it the slap out. Comes back on the left lane. Snaps the 10. Feeling it now. Knows the match is over. Just needs to close it out. And I mean, 3 no-doubters for a 300 perfect game on your first TV appearance for a major championship against the best bowler in the world.